We're up with the sun, on the flight line, on the quad, in the sky and in the surf. We work hard and we play harder. We are pioneers, travelers, adventurers, explorers. We build the bots, we put the roar in rockets. If you can fly it, build it, or lead it, our alumni have done it. We're taking business, medicine, engineering, and flight into space. Extra focus, extra fast, extraordinary. Embry-Riddle.
This is the University of Tampa.
Welcome to Embry-Riddle Soccer Stadium, here on the campus of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, for tonight's Women's Soccer Sunshine State Conference quarterfinal matchup between the visiting Spartans of the University of Tampa and your Embry-Riddle Eagles. The officials for tonight's contest are Nadia Beshi, Anna Citro, Kevin Flynn, and Zach Hendrickson. And now the starting lineup first for the visiting Spartans. Number 1, Lovisa Kemel. Number 2, Lynn Bell. Number 4, Ashley Loaiza. Number 8, Quinn Mack. Number 10, Luisa Morse. Number 11, Leah Bradley. Number 12, Melissa Richardson. Number 16, Libby Wisman. Number 18, Randy Taiwan. Number 23, Gabby DeSoto. And number 26, Taylor Toaster. The Spartans are coached by Erin Switalski. She is assisted by Britton Spence and Anna Bouvier. From Ukraine, Iceland, number 3, Anita Agastar. A midfielder from Stockholm, Sweden, number 6, Isabel Navrin. A midfielder from Saltsabon, Sweden, number 8, Sofia Montenilson. A forward from Bergen, Norway, number 9, Marie Mirvold-San. A defender from Medellin, Colombia, number 10, Cristina Velasquez. A defender from Athens, Georgia, number 11, Elizabeth Allen. A forward from Wellington, Florida, number 13, Savannah Cheyenne. Forward from Akureyri, Iceland, number 15, Ragnhildur Daughter. A midfielder from Stockholm, Sweden, number 16, Julia Olsen. And a defender from Sundsvall, Sweden, number 17, Sophie Grundin. The Eagles are coached by Samantha Bowe. She is assisted by Liam McElhatton and Mike Cole. The Eagles athletic trainer from Texas Christian University is Katie Propet. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you to please rise and remove your hats as we honor our country and the men and women who protect it with the playing of our national anthem. a part of Embry-Riddle Soccer Stadium policy. No food or tobacco products or alcoholic beverages are allowed in the stadium. Any individual in violation of this policy is subject to removal of said items or ejection. Your cooperation is appreciated. Please enjoy tonight's concert.
Good evening, everybody. You're joining us in the quarterfinals of the SSC Women's Soccer Conference Tournament. Tonight we have Embry-Riddle Eagles taking on the University of Tampa here at the ICI Center, Daytona Beach, Florida. Going into the starting lineups. So for the for Embry-Riddle Eagles, we have Dana Ruchty, number 1 in goal. Playing 3 at the back, we've got Velasquez, Augustdaughter, and Brunden. Moving into midfield, it's 5 in midfield. We have Munther Nielsen, Allen, Olsen, Shane, and Navran on the right. And 2 up top, we have Gardasdottir and Miravold Syme. Miravold Syme leading the the Eagles in goals and in points. An exciting game tonight. Now for the University of Tampa, we have in goal number 1 Camel. Moving into a 4 at the back with Brantley, Taiwo, Knapp, and Desertels. Playing with a defensive midfielder of Costa. On the left we have Loaiza, Barr, and Wisman on the right. Up top we have Morse and Richardson. Eagles coming into this off of 2 losses, and Tampa coming in off 1 loss, so both teams looking to turn that around. Winner of this game will go into the semi-finals, where they will face Barry down in Miami Shores. Barry achieving the 1st seed due to the face-to-face record they had against Nova. They are co-champions, however, but Barry achieving that number 1 seed. And we have an alum assistant coach, Mikey O'Donnell. I'm sure he's watching, so we're looking forward to seeing how this game progresses. Just about to kick off here. Miravold Syme kicking off for the Eagles. And joining me in the commentary box today, we have Nathan Hubbs. Both of us guys are on the men's soccer team. How are you feeling for today, Nathan?
Yeah, I'm ready for this game to get started. Both teams look ready. Obviously a lot on the line here because the loser will end their season here, so really looking forward to it.
The Eagles with the 3 at the back. It's an interesting formation. We'll see how this develops. Ball played forward, dribbling to the box. Quick start from the Eagles, and it's a goal!
Wow.
Gardasdottir, what a start from the Eagles. Composed finish just inside the box from Gardasdottir. Incredible start from the Eagles. Tampa just seemed a little bit not to get started there. A little bit open in the back there. The 4 at the back seemed a bit open. The 2 centre-backs were a bit too far apart from each other. Ruchty all the way up from goal to celebrate there for the Eagles. Wonderful start there.
Yeah, a total of 11 seconds on that goal. Doesn't really get much better than that in a playoff game, that's for sure.
That's one way certainly to settle the nerves, I must say. So now, Tampa kicking off after that poor start for them, but they'll be keen to get back into this game. Just a repeat, great goal by Gardasdottir there. So now, ball played up. Miravold Syme coming through. Camel coming out quickly to collect that. Pushing Tampa forwards. And a big punt up the field. Wilson challenging well. Desertels tries to get the ball forwards. Bringing it inside now. left centre back. And cleared. Good win by Velasquez. Heading it into midfield, into Allen. Giving it back to Velasquez on the left-hand side. Strong challenge there. Olsen switches the play. Comes out to Navrin. Leader of assists for Riddle. Strong challenge, and it's gone for a goal kick. Okay, Nathan, so what a start that was, by the way.
Yeah, couldn't have gone better for the Eagles. Can't say the same for Tampa. They've looked shaky so far through the first minute. Finally able to win some sort of ball away from the Eagles on that play just then.
It must be hard coming, especially in a knockout game, coming all the way up to Daytona Beach. The Eagles have had a solid season this year. Could have actually turned out better, but it must be intimidating coming all the way up here.
Yeah, especially since they've beat Tampa in the past 2 games, also in last year's tournament quarterfinals, so they'll probably want to fix that this year.
Yeah, for sure. So, game just slowed down a little bit since the goal. Hectic start. Good start for the Eagles. So Velasquez throws it forward. Embry-Riddle turns. Plays it out wide again. Navrin already getting a bit of joy in this right-hand side. Plays it into the box. Strike. And it's blocked on the line. Great clearance by the Tampa defender there. Right behind the goalkeeper, ready for it. Olsen wins it back. Plays it in Navrin. Plays it inside to Allen, and it's just lost. Brantley here.
Come on, Mia!
Tries to clear it. Olsen retrieves it and played forwards. Goalkeeper Camel, number 1, composed there, picks it up, settles the team down, and ready for a punt up the field. Of course, today is the 11th of November, therefore it's Veterans Day. Day honouring military veterans who have and are serving in the military in the United States Armed Forces. And hopefully both teams put on a good display today. Played forwards by Knapp. Garda's daughter taking a touch back into midfield, playing it out against Navrin. A few good touches. Gives it back to Garda's daughter. Attacking.
Oh my God.
Great block by Tyrell there. Goes out for a Riddle corner. Navrin taking the corner, 6 assists this season, leads the Eagles. Plays it to the edge of the box and it's cleared. Richardson battling there to get the ball, and she's got the ball. It's 2-on-1, big chance here for Tampa. Taking her time, cuts back inside, plays it out wide. Wisman on the ball now. Gets it into the box, and a great save by Rukti. Safe hands by the goalkeeper there. Settling the team down. And it's rolled out to Brundon on this right-hand side. Played wide to Navrin. Pressed hard by number 3, Barr there. Ball played up into midfield. Played in Embry-Riddle time, and the ball's lost. Driving forwards now. Ball attempted there by Barr, number 3. Ball clipped forwards. Big win by Taywall.
Good job, Randy.
Navrin gets the ball again. Olsen taking a few touches. Good turn. Plays it back. Brundon. Nice ball into midfield. Elizabeth Allen plays it out wide to Velasquez. Embry-Riddle sign with a nice touch out wide, but doesn't work out. Great touch over the head of Velasquez and driving now. Ball retrieved by the Embry-Riddle Eagles and punted forwards. Flicked on by Embry-Riddle sign. To Spartans throw. Strong tackle by Shane. Few nice touches by Wisman, who doesn't turn out. Great touch by Loaiza, but just gets intercepted there. That is not a strong hold-up play there. Likes to switch the play, but he gets intercepted. Velasquez on the ball now. She's seen a lot of the ball so far in that left centre-back position. But now, Wisman driving forwards. Attempted through ball, intercepted. Bring it out from the back. Embry-Riddle Sign win a lot of 50-50 battles there so far this game. It's going to be a handful for the Spartans defenders. We have Spartans play down. Thankfully getting to her feet quickly there. The referee is giving him a free kick in the middle of the pitch. Knapp is looking to clear the ball forwards. But we found a Spartans head to get this game turned around. Big strong header by Velasquez there. And out for Embry-Riddle. So Nathan, it's been a hectic start followed by a little bit of calm after the storm there. What do you make of the three at the back formation that Riddle have elected to play so far?
Yeah, it seems to be working out well so far. Tampa only really playing with, they say two up top, but one seems to be dropping in more. They don't seem to have any trouble so far with it. And it's given them a lot of time on the ball and being able to get their midfielders in it well, so everything's looking well so far. Definitely is a playoff game, that's for sure, with the hectic start and a lot of moving the ball around quick, kicking it long sometimes when they could just take the pressure off, like right here.
Navrin driving forwards on this right-hand side. Cuts inside. Dukes one. Plays it out wide. Embry-Riddle Sign looks to cross. Corner ball. Navrin's had a ton of space on this right-hand side, and the Eagles have certainly used it so far, and I think they should continue to keep using that.
Yeah, the left back Brantley has looked shaky, to say the least. Navrin has had her way with her so far.
Navrin, the freshman from Stockholm, Sweden. But now, Embry-Riddle Sign on the corner. Whips a deep ball in. Strong header by. Ball's cleared by the Spartans.
Go Jay! Go Jay! Go Jay, go! Go Tampa!
Ball running through to Rupty. I believe that was a strong header by Elizabeth Allen, I believe. Great header and a great save by Camel in goal. Embry-Riddle throwing now. Embry-Riddle in the grey, of course, and the Spartans in the red. And the ball's driving up to this left-hand side, and that's a foul. Surely. Yeah, foul called by the referee. Munther Nielsen strong running on that left-hand side. Both wing-backs are freshmen, and they've certainly made a good impact so far this season. Seen a lot of game time and a lot of points racked up by them too. So a free kick in a very promising position here for the Embry-Riddle Eagles, looking to double their lead. Ball chipped into the middle. Great clearance there by the Spartans, and out for the Spartans goal kick. Wisman with the important clearance there. Great header out of the box and cleared the danger. Strong kick by Camel. Played into Wisman, flicks it on. Intercepted by Shane. Plays the ball forwards. No free kick given. Play continues. Battle on that far side there. And Spartans have the ball.
The ref is certainly letting them play today.
Yeah, he's letting a lot of things go. As long as they're consistent, that's the main thing. Elizabeth Allen playing a ball at the corner. Never not able to get on the end of it. Throw in now by Brantley. Another throw in here for Brantley. Attempted flick on by Barr. Intercepted now. Great scale and whipped into the box. And cleared of the danger. Throw in here on this near side for Navran. Looks for a throw into the feet of the striker.
Way to go, Ashley!
Good touch by Mirabel Time in the corner there. Unable to get a corner. So it's a Spartans goal kick. Good kick by Camel. Ball here. Number 11 Brantley looking to play forwards. Unable to. A throw in now for the Eagles.
Let's go, Tampa!
So just a bit of news on another sporting team for Embry-Riddle. The women's basketball leads Spring Hill 53-35 at half-time. Shelby, Jones and Macy all have 11 points for the Eagles. Good start for women's basketball tonight. Eagles supporting Eagles is a hashtag that's going around now in the Embry-Riddle teams. And it's great to see each sporting team coming out to everyone else's events. In the crowd tonight we can see many of the sporting teams: lacrosse, baseball, tennis, to name but a few. And
Yeah, Taylor, come on.
the community feel that we can certainly feel around campus is something brilliant, something that should continue to grow and thrive really on this Daytona Beach campus.
Nice throw, Nia.
Getting back to the game though here at hand. Ball on the right hand side. Played forwards.
Come on, Jay.
Taking a touch. Trying to dribble past Velasquez. Whips the ball in and a good save by Rukti. Another good catch. She's very composed in the goal there. Rolling the ball out here to Sophie Brundon in the right centre back. And again to Navran on this right hand side. Strong touch forwards. Quick running. Ball played forwards. And well collected by Camel. Composed there. Came out nice and early. Big shout.
That's another time that Navran's just went right past Loaiza in this game. She doesn't really look to be stopping Navran at all.
Navran's had a lot of joy down this side. And that's something that the Eagles need to identify and keep playing towards. But here, Spartans bring the ball up. Play it out to this left-hand side. Loaiza bring the ball forwards. Nice ball. Sorry, Loaiza now on the ball. Plays it inside. Strong run. But tackled. Coaster on the throw now. Looking for a long throw into the box. And that is a long throw. Got a lot of distance on it. Well dealt with by Brundon. Battling. Spartans have the ball again. Attempted ball into the box from Coaster, but just runs through to Rukti in goal. Picks it up and distributes it out to the far side to Velasquez. Takes a few touches. Attempts to find Miraval's sign, but can't. Intercepted by the Spartans, driving forwards now. Big strong tackle there. Velasquez has put some strong tackles in already in this game. Throws it forwards. Spartans driving forwards. Out on that far side, looking for a ball in. Whips a good ball in. Good cleared header by the Eagles there. And retrieved by the Eagles. Again, played into the front two there. They've had a lot of joy playing the ball forwards on the floor. Gardesdal dropping it off to Olsen, who brings it out here. Plays it out wide to Navran.
Get in there, Mia, don't give her space.
Good cross in, good clearance by Knapp there. Great header away. Velasquez finds Monthly Nielsen. Plays it into Miraval's side.
Get in there.
Navran, plenty of time on the ball. Crosses the ball and goes for a Spartans goal kick.
Just letting her have all day.
Again, it seems every time the Eagles get the ball, they just have ages on it. No one seems to be stepping forward for Tampa to try and win it. It's an interesting tactic if it continues.
Just sitting off, absorbing a bit of the pressure, I think. The Eagles are getting a lot of joy from playing the ball forwards in the front two of Miraval, San and Gardesdal, holding the ball up well and finding players running off them. Again here, played into Gardesdal. Plays it out wide, nice switch. Out wide to Navran. Number 6. Good feet, plays it in. Miraval, San taking it out wide. Closes the angle down well, and it's a Embry-Riddle Eagles corner. After the shaky start, the Spartans have shored up the defence pretty well. The back four have played a little bit more narrow, which has opened up this right-hand side for Navran. However, it's protected the goal a lot better. Now Liz Allen on the ball. Strong tackle by the Spartans there. Just went out for an Eagles throw. Martha Nielsen on the throw. And an offside given there. Spartans chance now just to clear it out. Ball forward. Spartans played inside. Bar on the ball. And that looks like a foul it is. Shane with a strong shoulder challenge there. But the referee's elected to give a free kick in a dangerous area here.
Yeah, Tampa might be able to get their first shot on target now. 20 odd minutes into the game. We'll see what they elect to do with this free kick in a very dangerous spot.
It's an interesting position here because is it too far out for a shot, but it's a little too close in to cross the ball into the box.
Yeah, anywhere from about 30 yards in, I say it's pretty good idea just to have a go on target. See anything can happen really.
Morse strikes the ball, clean strike, just over the bar, well covered by Ruckty. Great effort by Morse though there. Struck through the ball, curling away from the keeper, just over the bar. Dana pushing the team across, and now cleared into the middle. Chipped forwards. Clearance out by Augustar. And Velasquez on the throw now. Forwards into Martha Nielsen. Turns over. Turns over again. Velasquez, bit of time on the ball. Plays a good ball in behind.
Beautiful, Rennie.
Great challenge by Taiwo there.
Very good defending on that through ball. Looked very dangerous.
Yeah, she was quick to cover in behind there. Good defending. Martha Nielsen throws it in the Embry-Riddle side. A great game so far, holding the ball up well. Great cross into the box and collected by Camel number 1. Both keepers have been very good from crosses, not dropped anything, very composed. Ball here, Navrin chips it into the middle. Garda's daughter. Deflected out, Eagles throw.
Get in front of her, Mia, come on.
Garda's daughter held the ball up well there. Shane taking the throw. Long throw in behind. And well covered by Brantley. Garda's daughter played into her feet again. Shane, attempted cross, blocked. Bring it to the middle. Nice ball into Olsen in the middle. Stumbles a bit, but gets it out wide. Garda's daughter on the wing. Great cut inside, and that's a free kick there.
Might even look for a card here from the ref. Cynical foul, really.
A little bit early on in the game, though. Just a stern talking to.
Yeah, it seems she's lucky to get away with one, that's to say the least.
She's lucky it was early on in the game, I think. The referee marks out the yards. Ball whipped into the box, cleared out. Velasquez attempted shot over the bar.
Woo! Yeah, Lace! Woo!
An impressive turnout here tonight from the Tampa Spartans. You can certainly hear a lot of their fans in the crowd. Now we have 2 substitutions here for Tampa.
All right, Jackie, let's go!
Ball in the middle, Shane plays it forwards. Bit of time on the ball. Olsen directs, Navran get forwards.
Yeah, Lace. Yeah. All right. Come on, quickly, Jackie. You gotta play quick.
So now on the ball there, driving forwards is Morris, number 17. Plays it forwards.
Way to go, Tampa! There you go, Jay. Come
Moss.
on.
Almost gets on the end of it there from Richardson.
Come on, Jackie. You can
So we
do
had
this.
2 substitutions there by the Tampa Spartans. Coming out we had number 4 Loaiza. Coming in we had Morris, number 17. And left back was swapped. Brantley coming out for Nacello, number 19, coming in.
2 good subs, I think, for the Tampa coach. Tampa seemed to be struggling a lot on this left-hand side, so bringing in a new left midfielder and a left back, probably the smartest decision there.
Gotta go fast. Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay.
Richardson on the ball.
Yes!
Finds just inside the box.
Oh!
And it just brushes past the post. Big chance there for the Tampa Spartans.
Tampa's first real opportunity of the night was very dangerous. The ball was a little behind. Wasn't able to get a clean shot off, but nonetheless a very good chance.
Strong drive inside there by Richardson. Ball played forwards and it was just whistled past the post there, just almost brushed the post, I think. Morse driving into the box,
Come on, Mo.
gets into the box, crosses the ball in, and it's a good block. Ball out now, Garda's daughter. Plays it out wide, Shane. Holds it up well, strong play.
Yeah.
2 girls on her,
Come on.
and gives away a foul in the end. Good hold up play though. Haven't seen too much of Sheehan so far. Normally a creative presence. I think the Eagles need to try and get her on the ball a little bit more, don't you think, Ed?
Yeah, probably. On that chance, didn't really have anyone in front of her to really help much, but she did all that she could.
Another substitution here by the Tampa Spartans. Coming out, number 12, Richardson. Coming in, number 25, Caprara. Like for like swap up top there. Now, Caprara scored a goal in the previous meeting between these 2 teams where the Embry-Riddle Eagles achieved a 2-1 victory. Olsen driving forwards.
Stay with her, Rinny.
Tries to play the ball forwards, but can't.
Go fast, Gabby. Come on. Yes.
Strong challenge there.
Go, Tampa. Come on. Come on, Lisa.
There's a
You
tells.
can do this.
Well tackled. Eagles throw.
Now in for the Eagles, number 22, Natalie Allen.
As you just heard there on the tannoy, Natalie Allen coming in, number 22, in replace for Munther Nielsen. Good performance by Munther Nielsen, just freshening up that left-hand side though.
Oh, Lord.
Strong ball forwards. Capraro unable to get on the end of it. Dana Ruckty took her time in picking the ball up there. And runned in on this right centre-back position. Giving it back to Ruckty. Attempted flick on, won by the Spartans. One back by Shane. Strong tackle there by Nasello. Free kick given away. So a lot of substitutions there, Nathan. Any reason why they've made them now, do you think?
Looks like for the Eagles, just freshening up on that left-hand side. Most of their play was really coming from the right, so maybe something wasn't working there on the left side, so just change it up a bit.
Ball play forwards. Ruckty covering well. Very quick off the line, Ruckty. Spartans bringing it forwards. Drilled in at the striker. Good touch by Caprara. And for an Eagles throw.
I don't know how you feel about this, but to me it seems like the Spartans are playing right into the Eagles' hands, trying to play a lot of balls over the top, which not really working too well because of the big center backs they have, Eagles have. What do you think about that?
I think playing the ball, playing a almost Route 1 style of play against 3 at the back, and turns into a 5 at the back when defending, is, yeah, playing into the hands for sure. You've got to remember the Spartans only have 2 up top and they seem a little bit isolated at times here. Yeah, they're struggling a little bit up top, I think. Richardson came off, Pryor came on. I think that's a good substitution. Freshening it up top. Costa playing it back.
Oh, Jackie, go!
Shane, great ball forwards into Embry-Riddle. Takes a few touches, but great tackle.
Oh, no, Jackie.
And ball played out.
Let's go, Big Red! Come on!
Morris unable to get on the end of that there. Substitution now. Embry-Riddle Eagles bringing out Miravalde Sam. Number 9 had a brilliant game so far. I'm sure we'll see her again. And coming in, we have Rita Okoro, number 18. Joint top goal scorer Miravalde Sam. She's certainly not weakening the side by making that substitution. She's had a good season so far, Okoro. 6 goals. Driving forwards by the Spartans, but unable to connect anything. That's kind of been the theme of the game so far. They've had some good possession in sort of forward middle areas of the pitch, but just unable to connect anything. And I think that's down to the fact that those two strikers are a little bit isolated. Ball out here on the left. Ball played in. Morse attempts a turn, intercepted. Ball forwards into Okoro now. Great attempted tackle, but Okoro still got the ball. Strike, great save by Camel. Great strong foot away there.
Great run by Okoro as well. A very good opportunity, probably their best opportunity since the goal, honestly.
It was just a simple ball forwards, but strong play by Okoro there. Very quick on the counter. Drove the ball into the box.
Yeah, she absolutely bullied her defender there. No real shot at winning the ball, just outstrengthed her, outpaced her right to the goal. Great chance.
Strong defending by Brunden. Put in Olsen.
Yeah, Lacey, way to head her off.
Forward in a nice middle area here. Bar on the ball. A real threat for the Spartans. Racked up some goals and assists this year. She hasn't seen much of the ball so far. Cleared away by Taiwo. Velasquez. Plays it Okoro. No foul given there, surprised.
The referee has definitely been consistent today.
He's let a lot of things go.
Let's go! Keep going, Red! Let's go!
Olsen, strong run. Intercepted. Spartans.
Come on, Lisa.
Caprara. Big tackle by Velasquez.
Another great tackle there on that left side.
Oh, I think I saw her say something to her on the floor there. Let's hope she's okay. Clock stopped at 7 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in this first half. 6 shots for the Eagles, 2 shots for the Spartans. A goal with 11 seconds on the clock for the Embry-Riddle Eagles here in Daytona Beach. There's a stoppage in the play at the moment. Spartans player down. Let's hope she's okay.
I think this stoppage right here is a good chance for the Spartans to really try to come together here in this last 8 minutes of the half. The past few minutes, the Eagles have looked strong going forward. And I think this will give them a good chance to regroup and try to see this half out if they're able to do that.
Head coach of the Embry-Riddle Eagles, Samantha Bohan, in her 13th season as the Eagles head coach. This year finishing 4th, which I think at the start of the season the Eagles may have expected to do a little bit better. The pre-season games, they looked very strong. They just managed to lose a few games. Later in the season, resulting in them being in this quarter-final game here against the Spartans. As I said before, Mirabel, Simon, Okoro leading the offense with 6 goals apiece. Simon with a total of 17 points. An impressive start for the freshman from Norway. Another freshman in Navrin leading the team in assists with 6. So the freshmen have certainly had a good impact on this squad. Nil here, and the Spartans won't have wanted to concede a goal early, as the Eagles are tied for the 3rd lowest goals against average in the league, just 1.07 a game. And Rukti has cemented a place in goal for the blue and gold, having 4 shutouts in total, 47 saves as well, which is an impressive 76%. Ball thrown into the box and cleared away. Spartans with another throw. And it's a goal by the Spartans. Almost came out of nowhere.
The Eagle defenders are not happy about something. The ref is going to go have a word with the sideline.
Fans calling for VAR, which I'm afraid we don't have in Sunshine State Conference. Honestly, I think everyone here just missed that goal. They overruled the goal. So the ball was thrown out onto the right-hand side. It was kicked into the goal. Rukti collects the ball, has it in two hands, and then it's put into the goal. And the referee initially gave it as a goal, but overruled by the linesman, who correctly actually did overrule the decision of a goal and gave a free kick. Rukti had it in two hands, safely in two hands, and the ball was kicked out.
Yeah, it looked like the Spartans player just either pushed Rukti over into the goal or kicked it out of her hands.
Yeah, it almost looked like she just kicked it straight out of her hands.
Correct decision by the refs. I'm glad they talked it over before fully deciding on that goal or not.
So, in all that commotion there, we had a substitution for the Spartans. Kanaski coming in for Knapp in the defence.
The ref just having a word with the Spartans coach over there. She does not look happy, to say the least.
She does not seem impressed by that overrule decision there.
I think when she sees the goal later, she'll realize that it was, in the end, the correct decision.
So on the far side there, Velasquez with a throw. Calming things down a little bit. Clearance out by the Spartans. Shane bringing the ball forward, strong run. Dispossessed. Natalie Allen bringing it forwards. And an Eagles throw given. Natalie Allen on the throw. Brilliant turn there by Garsdorp. Ball finds its way out here on the right-hand side with Navrin.
Yeah, Gabby, way to fight, girl. Let's go.
Good interception by the Spartans there. Played forwards. Mawson able to touch it there. She hasn't really had much service today. And it's a shame because she's a player with a lot of service. She'll create a lot of chances and put a lot of chances away. Had a good season so far.
Come on, Mo, fast, fast, fast.
Ball played forwards. Number 3, Barr, dispossessed.
Handball.
Free kick given there. ICI centre here is filling up. Great support for the women's soccer team here tonight on this Veterans Day clash between the Spartans and the Eagles. Cleared out by Brundon, no nonsense clearance that. That is well won. Finds it back with Garsdorp. Cora applying pressure. It's cleared. Velasquez with a little bit of time and space. Goes it forwards. Elizabeth Allen finds her sister. Natalie Allen brings it forwards, dispossessed. Good call by the referee there, pulling it back for a Spartans free kick. Liz Allen just holding on to the opposing player there. So about halfway through the first half there, Desertel's moved over onto this left-hand side, and I think it's been a great decision by the Spartans coach, because they've seen a lot less joy down this this Eagles right-hand side since that substitution.
I just got Whitney's 2-week notice.
Strong challenge. Ball bouncing around. Cleared by Olsen. Strike blocked. It's out for an Eagles throw. Another half chance there with the ball bouncing around in the box for the Spartans. Can't piece anything together though. Liam Mickelhatton on the sideline there with a good touch, passing it back inside. Assistant coach from Scotland, talking to him before the game, certainly seemed up for it, but a little bit calmer than usual actually. Don't know if it was nerves or if he was just being calm in this important knockout game between these two teams.
Foot on it. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Ball touched down by Allen.
You put the right people on the field, then you can actually play with them.
Strong tackle again by the Eagles. They've certainly not let the Spartans settle, that's for sure, tonight. Quick goal from the kickoff, followed by a barrage of strong tackles
You better go back to the car
throughout this
and get my
entire
umbrella.
first half. Just over the head there. Brundon, another great clearance, plenty of distance. His daughter touches it.
Way to go, Taylor. Way to go. Come on.
Strong
Go,
tackle
go, go,
there.
go, go.
Referee's putting advantage.
Oh, gotta play faster, Red. Faster.
Wilson. Finds Navin with another nice skill there. Wilson clears it forwards. Coro. Coro looks hurt there on the side. Gets up quickly though, that's good.
Marcelo with a strong tackle out of bounds. The ball wasn't even in play and she just tramples over Okoro. The ball was way out. Don't really know what she was looking at there. Deserved yellow card, I think.
A bit unnecessary, but free kick nonetheless. And the rain is beating down here in Daytona Beach. We see who the loyal fans are here. A lot of people clearing out the bleachers. See a lot of handshakes, people leaving. A bit of rain doesn't hurt anyone. Game continues though. Okoro attempts the flick on, wins it. Good clearance out. 1 minute mark now, 1 minute left in this first half. Rain beaten down on the pitch here. Both teams not fazed by the rain. I'd say the same for the fans though. Where's everyone going? Good turn by Okoro there. No nonsense clearance. Well, I'm certainly happy we're in this warm commentary box.
To say the least, my friend. It is nice and dry inside. I can assure the people at home of that.
10 seconds left here. Running down. And that's the end of the first half there. So a great start for the Embry-Riddle Women's Eagles team. Scored a goal in 11 seconds. Followed by a little bit of to and fro from both teams. Both teams unable to settle. Tampa worked their way back into the game. Followed by the Eagles working their way back in and then evened out at the end of the half there. So we're going to leave you for a short break for half time. Hopefully the rain slows down a little bit so the fans come back out. And we will be with you shortly.
We're up with the sun, on the flight line, on the quad, in the sky and in the surf. We work hard and we play harder. We are pioneers, travelers, adventurers, explorers. We build the bots, we put the roar in rockets. If you can fly it, build it, or lead it, our alumni have done it. We're taking business, medicine, engineering, and flight into space. Extra focus, extra fast, extraordinary. Embry-Riddle.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
welcome back to the second half here in Daytona Beach with this game between the Eagles and the Spartans. So coming out here, the starting lineups for Tampa, we have number 1 Camel, 3 Barr, 8 Knapp, 10 Morse, 12 Richardson, 16 Wisman, 17 Morris, 18 Taiwo, 19 Nacello, 23 Desertels, and 26 Coaster. For Embry-Riddle, we have Rukti, August Daughter, Navran, Munther Nilsson, Velasquez, Elizabeth Allen, Shane, Garda's daughter, Olsen, Brunden, and Okoro. Resorting similarly back to the starting 11s of both teams. Rain still lashing down here in Daytona Beach, and a lot of fans left just before half time, and not many have returned, which is a bit of a shame because there was a good 300-400 people here. Cracking turnout for the game, but the rains resulted in a few people leaving. Ball's on the left-hand side there with the Spartans. Ball played forwards. To number 12, Richardson. Driving. Attempts to whip the ball in. Doesn't succeed. Number 6, Navran. Battling in the middle there. Touch out the feet. Strike by the Spartans. Well followed by Rukti. Again, safe hands. Caught the ball. No problem. Nice chipped ball through. Gardesdal played to Olsen. Lovely ball out on this left hand side. The Munther Nilsson. 1-2 attempt, intercepted. Strong win by Velasquez. Had a brilliant first half of defending there. Continued it so far in this second. Intercepted. Spartans bringing the ball forwards now. Driving. Left hand side, cutting into the middle. Ball attempted to play. Well defended by Brunden. So Nathan, what are both teams thinking coming into the second half here?
Well, I think the Eagles will definitely be happy with the way the first half went. It's a playoff game, so being up 1-0 is nothing to be down about, that's for sure. I think Tampa took them a while to get into the game, but the last 20 minutes or so of the first half, they looked to get into a better rhythm, moving the ball a bit better, stopping the Eagles' chances.
Flash of heads there in the middle of the pitch. Both girls playing on.
Get on side, Quinn, get on side.
Velasquez covering round in the middle. Ball played out wide. Spartans chance. Big save by Rukti. Great dive into her left. Caught the ball, held onto it.
Very good save on an outstanding chance here on this right-hand side. That was Barr, the Tampa Spartans' leading goal scorer as well, so if there was anyone on it that you'd want, it would have been her. So great save by Rukti in the end.
Ball played forwards. Olsen playing a little bit more forwards so far this half. More of an attacking position. Munther Nilsson runs through the goalkeeper, Camel.
Oh yeah.
I'm serious. I'd be cringing. My ass would be pumping.
Ball played forwards. Richardson covered well by Brunden. August Daughter clears the ball up the pitch.
Good job, Lace.
Come on, Quinn. Turn it up.
Ball played forward, in behind the Embry-Riddle back line. Another great save by Dana Ruckty. Chance isn't over though. Bar with another one-on-one there. Just failed to put it past the goalkeeper, Ruckty.
Wow. What a save by Ruckty. That's 2 straight chances for the Spartans that have just been stuffed by Ruckty. 2 great chances at that.
Right back Morris finds Bar. Bar's having a lot more influence on the game in this second half, getting on the ball more. That's their danger player right there, and the Eagles don't want to be seeing her getting on the ball this much, this early on in the second half.
Have a go, Lace. Have a go.
Come on.
It's wet.
Free kick here for Spartans in dangerous position. Clip the ball. Shot on target. I'm not sure if it was actually attempted as a shot on target, but the cross found Ruckty anyway. Nelson driving the ball forwards now. Sprays it out wide right. Velasquez on this left-hand side here. Just plays the ball out.
Yeah.
Keep it up, Elena. You can do this.
Substitution for the Embry-Riddle Eagles here. We have Velasquez coming off. And Merivold Sam coming on. So we have defender and Velasquez coming off. I think she's just caught maybe a little bit of an injury there. She had a knock her head. She's been in a lot of challenges so far this game. So it looks like Olsen's moving into the defensive line.
Let's go, Red!
Garda started dropping into midfield, and Merivold Sign playing up top of the Coro. It's a dangerous front three you've got there. 3 prolific goal scorers. Garda finds it out wide. Finds Navin on the right. Driving inside, strong run here. Chance. Well intercepted by the Spartans. Chance isn't over. Another great tackle. Spartans have picked up the defensive play massively since the start of the game. Four at the back, certainly playing a little bit more tighter and playing a lot better. Merivold Syme strikes, clean strike. Cameron collects the ball.
That ball hits the ground. You don't know what it's going to do.
It's 3 at the back for Riddle when attacking and 5 at the back when defending. Is looking very strong. It's almost like a wonder wall back there. No real chances being created. Ball attempted a 1-2 with Bar there, just intercepted. Garda's daughter playing the ball forward. She had room to run there, maybe elected with the wrong option, but the ball finds its way to Camel in goal.
I think that play right there will show a lot of what the Eagles will need to do in the second half. As soon as they win the ball, they're going to look to have acres of space because the Spartans are going to have to go for it here. And just like that, she needs to keep going forward, just as she did the last time.
Ball on the left-hand side here with the Spartans. Played out wide. Attempted to take on Navrin. Gets a cross in successfully. Well defended by Augustar. Coro jumps up. Big win by Nacello there. Nacello in a yellow card from a strong tackle on a Coro in that first half there. Maybe a little bit excessive force used. Tackle nonetheless. Bar on the ball, little bit of space, finds a shot. Strong save by Rukti again. Racked up a lot of saves so far in this game.
10 minutes in, Rukti's definitely having a great half. She'll probably need to continue that the rest of the game because Tampa will absolutely be looking to get a goal to tie this game up.
Oh, nice little flick on header there by the Spartans.
Heads up. There you go.
Number 8, Knapp driving forwards and has played it out wide. Tried to find Knapp again but couldn't find it. For Nielsen in acres of space in the middle here. Macaro touches it out wide. She's got pace and she is driving down this right hand side. It's a goal kick.
Go Tampa!
Substitution here for the Eagles. Looks like Velasquez is okay. She's coming back in.
Now in for the Eagles, number 10, Cristina Velasquez.
Okoro coming off, number 18. We resort back to the starting 2 strikers.
Yeah.
Good job, Mo.
Come on, Quinn.
In Garda's daughter
Good job.
and Miraval Syme.
Let's go.
Ball clipped forwards, finds Bar. Good touch.
Go, Jalissa, go.
Turns.
Stay on.
Squares up with the defender and just finds the wrong player there. Liz Allen, nice little ball through. Montha Nielsen, strong touch. Knapp, clipped football forwards. Trying to find Richardson, little battle. Moves off worse.
Good job, Rennie.
Taiwan, nice turn and nice ball out wide. All played into midfield. Certainly achieving a bit more of a foothold on the game here, the Spartans. Not what the Eagles will be wanting. They need to get that second goal. Bit of a clash of heads there. Both goals are okay. Good. Montha Nielsen, strong tackle. Referee plays on.
There you go, Quinn.
As he has all game, he's kept the
Take
game
the edge.
flowing, that's for sure. Knapp driving up this right hand side, takes on Velasquez, keeps it in play. Strong tackle again by Velasquez. What a game she's having. Ball goes out for a corner, Spartans corner. So in other sports on campus here, we have the Embry-Riddle women's basketball picking up the first win of the season, 91-76 over Spring Hill Badgers. Sarah Jones led the Eagles with 18 points. Strong start by Sarah there. Macy with 13 points. And a good all-around performance by a lot of the girls there. Quickly refocusing back on this action. Taiwo's got the ball. Strong strike. And Rukti collects. The Eagles will be back at home this Friday. 11 AM tip-off against Flagler, and it is Education Day. Something to look forward to there for sure. Strong tackle by the Spartans in their middle. Again, referee plays on. That's a foul, surely, yeah. Good call by the referee. In other news, so Sunshine State Conference women's quarterfinals. In the other quarterfinal game, Lynn take on Nova Southeastern, and at halftime that was 0-0. Men's quarterfinals, Nova Southeastern took on Rollins and won 2-1 in 2 overtimes. Golden goal format, so they won 2-1 in the game. And in the second half of the other men's quarterfinals, we have Florida Southern taking on Palm Beach Atlantic, And Palm Beach Atlantic leading that game 1-0. Things heating up all across the conference here in the soccer post-season play, men and women. Now back on the action here. Knapp, nice little through ball. Played to Richardson. Drives again. It's an Eagles throw. Clever little push by Augustata there. Augustata, one of the 3 Icelandic players on the team for the Embry-Riddle Eagles. Miravaldsson, nice touch, bringing the ball forwards. Strong strike. Oh, and it's off the post. Camel dove, didn't quite get there. Came off the post and it's to safety. Spartans clear it. Great strike by Miravaldsson there. Ball in the middle. Liz Allen comes out on this left-hand side. Muntha Nilsson driving inside. Nice ball. But in Miravaldsson. Gardersdottir, strong strike again. And that's a tipped save. Yeah, good call by the referee. Great save.
Yeah, great save. Trying to match Rukti on the other side of the goal post. Another great save by a goalie in this game, that's for sure.
Strong performances by both goalkeepers. Camel in goal for the Spartans and Rukti in goal for the Eagles. Ball whipped in. Corner now on the other side. Shane won that. And just came off the Spartans defender. A little bit of pressure here now from the Eagles.
First the ball, Tampa!
Indeed. Tampa want to get first of the ball here. Crowd's vocal. Great whip ball in.
Wow, that was a... Go, go, go!
Brundon. Good clearance out. Finds Liz Allen in the middle. Dispossessed. Ball played back. Nicello with a bit of time on the ball. Nice pass into midfield here into Knapp. Again, good through ball. Richardson. Velasquez on a back. Drives inside. Strong defending by Velasquez. Brilliant defending. Ball whipped into the box of the Spartans. Great clearance by Shane. Comes out again on this right hand side for Knapp. She's seen a lot of the ball this second half. Muntha Nilsson with a tackle, but it goes out for a corner. Spartans looking to make a substitution. 2 substitutions, but they still can't. Balls went out for 3 consecutive corners here. Corner for the Spartans. Cross ball in. Won by Knapp. Touched out. Driving inside. And for a Spartans corner. And here the substitutions come. For the Eagles, McMandon coming in for Allen in a like-for-like substitution in the middle of the park, central midfield.
And down for the Eagles, number 24.
For the Spartans, we have Caprara coming in for Richardson. A bit surprising, Richardson's had a strong start that second half there. Running in behind, making strong runs. Goal kick now for the Eagles. And the other substitution, Wisman on the left-hand side has came out for Loeza, number 4.
Some good subs coming in about 20 minutes into the second half. Good sub, I think, by the Eagles. McMahon, a strong player this season.
Yeah.
We're looking to continue that in the last 25 minutes or so of this game.
Great switcher play by Shane. Velasquez keeps it in well. Linesman rules it out. Right idea though. The Eagles need to keep switching the ball, moving that Spartans defence, because they've held really well since the first goal from the Eagles. You see Embry-Riddle keep switching the play, moving the Spartans around the pitch. Olsen, bit of time, clips it in. Forwards. Unsure of what he's called here. And it's a Spartans throw. Good challenge by Monta Nilsson. Throws it into Marivold Symes' feet. Gives it back to Monta Nilsson. Attempts across. Headed out by the Spartans. Barr played it to Morse. Morse played it back. Velasquez, another strong challenge there. Morse, nice switcher play. Desertels on that left-hand side. Dispossessed and loses the ball. Goes for an Eagles throw. Driving forwards. Shane, lovely pass inside. McMahon unable to find fellow grey shirt. Nah. Not a bad idea, but there's no one forwards there for the Spartans. Caprara dropped in, as well as Barr. Both strikers are playing a little bit too deep. When you're playing with a 4-4-2, almost diamond formation.
Yeah, it's not something that Tampa is going to want to continue the rest of this half. They are chasing a goal now with about 22 minutes left in the game, knowing that they need to score to keep their season alive.
Nice pass from Morse. Found it out left, played forwards but intercepted. Now this is a chance for Riddle. Garda's daughter driving forwards, strike, and it's a goal! Great strike! Doubles the Eagles' lead and doubles the tally for Garda's daughter on the day.
The Tampa defense had no chance there. Garter's daughter just weaving in and out. And once she got into that box, she was not going to be denied. The keeper, no chance. Defenders, no chance. That was a goal from a mile away. You could see it coming.
Tampa forced to push a little bit forwards to get that equalising goal. Because whoever loses this game is knocked out of the conference tournament. And they just left themselves a little bit exposed at the back there. Gave the chance for Garda's daughter to drive forwards on that right hand side, and a brilliant strike across the keeper. Camel, no chance really. Garda's daughter hit it strong there. And Knapp driving forwards now. Spartan's going to have to up the tempo. Ruckty again, safe hands, great save. Calms the Eagles down. Whatever's came towards Ruckty this game so far, she's just dealt with it perfectly. Mike Cole, goalkeeper coach, obviously doing a great job for the Eagles there. Foul by McMahon. Spartans, ball in a good position. Cleared out by Augustar. And given as a Eagles throw. Okay. Interesting. Little by little, Embry-Riddle needs to just see out this victory here. Not get too nervous in this knockout format. Every goal is vital, and you need to try and stay away from dropping deeper and deeper, which is a common occurrence. And it's a strike, saved by Ruchti. Double save! What a brilliant double save by Ruchti there. And the ball's gone out for a corner. Ball was clipped forwards into the box. Bounced around a little bit. It was a clear shooting opportunity. Took the shot. Ruchti dived to a left. Great one-handed save. Straight back up. Dove at the feet of the Spartans attacker. Wow, what a double save that was by Ruchti. Substitution now. Wisman coming in for Loaiza on that left-hand side of the Spartans. And Natalie Allen coming in for Navran on the Eagles team. Strong punch away by Ruchti. Garda's daughter winning it. Strong play, shoulder to shoulder. McMandon finds herself for the ball. Tries to switch, intercepted. Savannah Shane with a bit of time in the middle there. Finds Munther Nilsson. And an Eagles throw. How the Embry-Riddle Eagles going to be feeling, Nath, as this clock winds down and the possibility of going to through to the semi-finals of this conference tournament?
Well, they'll definitely be feeling good about this 2-0 lead. You can't ask for much more. They've had two really good chances, and they've buried them both without a doubt. They won't want any more of those chances like Tampa just had, that's for sure.
Great ball through. Merivold Syme chips it over the goalkeeper of Camel, and it runs out for a goal kick.
Another great chance. They'll definitely want to keep that attitude going. Sometimes you don't like to sit back when you have a lead. Sometimes it's better to just go for it and keep the pressure on to not even give Tampa a chance at scoring an equalizer.
Every week at Embry-Riddle here, we run a top 5 plays of the week posted to Twitter and Facebook often. And I tell you one thing, we won't be struggling for top players this week. Dana Ruchti should be making more than one appearance. Impressive game and impressive saves so far this season, in this game even.
Really a key to being able to make a strong run in the playoffs is a great defense, and that comes a great goalie, and the Eagles definitely have both of them.
Nathan, it's a common saying that defenders always play best when they're confident with the goalkeeper behind them. And if I was in this defence here with Ruchti behind me, I'd be playing with an abundance of confidence really, making saves left, right and centre.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we could have used a bit of Ruchti this season with the way she's been performing.
Strong tackle there though by Merivold Syme. Clock stopped. 16 minutes and 34 seconds left in the second half. Let's hope the Spartans players okay here. Just getting to her feet. The NCAA taking a lot of care around contact injuries, especially concussions this year. So the trainer's just taking extra care here. May not have been ahead, but certainly a hard clash. And she's up to her feet, that's good to see.
It's a really good opportunity for the Eagles to just catch their breath, have a talk with their coach, and just regroup here for the last 16 minutes, because you know Tampa's going to come back out and absolutely go for it, because they need to. They're down 2 goals now. They don't want their season to end just as much as the Eagles don't, so I think this stoppage right here will be good for the Eagles.
I think it's good for both teams. I mean, Tampa have got the opportunity now to set up a more attacking formation, getting the midfield linked up better to the strikers. As we said a few times today, currently we have Barr and Caprara up top, a little bit isolated. Just need a link to that strike force. And when they do get chances, they need to try and beat Rugty, which is proven to be a test that no one can pass so far.
No small task, that's for sure.
Okay, so play resumed here. Ball out wide with Knapp on this right hand side, number 8. Attempts the ball in behind. No real threat. The ball runs out for an Eagles goal kick. In the other game, in the SSC women's quarterfinals, in the second half, we have Lynn taking on Nova Southeastern, and Nova Southeastern have just took the lead 1-0. Just as important as this game, the winner will go on to play Rollins in that semi-final. The winner of this game will go on to play, as we mentioned before, Barry down in Miami Shores, with Barry achieving that first seed. If Riddle continue to play like this, they'll have nothing to worry about. Certainly shouldn't be scared going into the next game. Coming off the back of a strong performance so far here. We'll see what unfolds as this game goes on. By no means near the end of the game. Ball on the left-hand side here. With Desertels playing the ball forwards. Nice ball in behind the Riddle defence. They cover well. Substitution made there by the Embry-Riddle Eagles. Eva Maria Johnsdaughter coming on for Mary Vold-Syme. Probably a clever substitution there. Mary Vold-Syme picking up a yellow card with that strong tackle just a few moments ago. And the last thing you want going into a semi-final is your top goal scorer suspended. Just a correction. Rita Okoro coming in for Mary Vold-Syme instead. Okoro just came on and got the ball at her feet now. Strong kick forwards. Almost found her partner up top there in Garda's daughter. Ball runs through. Knapp with a good clearance. Through to number 12, Richardson. Unable to collect it, Velasquez. Had a solid game in defence. Plays it through to Shane. Can she find someone? She can. Ball forwards with Julia Olsen.
Number 12, Melissa Richardson. And now in for the Eagles, number
Chipped
18,
ball through.
Rita
Just can't
Okoro.
find Allen. Natalie Allen. Ball in the middle here for the Spartans. Mawson able to connect with one of her teammates. The play down in the middle for the Spartans here. Referee elects to stop the play. Clock stopped now. 12 minutes and 42 seconds left. Time running out here for Tampa, and haven't really looked to be much of a threat. You'd think they'd be pushing more people forwards at this point, wouldn't you, Nath?
Yeah, I was going to say, you would think that in the last few minutes that Tampa would have had the better of the chances, but it's actually been the Eagles with the better of the chances. That's not a good look for the Spartans, who look less likely to get their first goal than the Eagles do to get their third goal, and absolutely put this one away.
Some might say you'd be throwing the kitchen sink in at this point.
Yeah, you hope the coach gets them together and definitely employs that strategy.
So the rain is well and truly stopped here. Fans filling the bleachers again, which is good to see. Great support here in Daytona Beach for the women's soccer Embry-Riddle Eagles. Spartans player coming off. Let's hope she's okay. She's needing assistance to come off the pitch there. It's never nice to see. Attendance tonight totaled 317. Large portion made up of students, which is great to see. Eagles supporting Eagles, as I mentioned earlier. Great to see all the sport teams coming out supporting other sport teams.
As I said, the first year Lacey got hurt right away and was out.
Due to that injury, Spartans making a substitution there. Embry-Riddle electing to kick the ball back to Camel in goal for the Spartans. And rolled out on that left-hand side. Okoro, high press.
Now in for the Spartans, number 20, Brooke Steigerwald.
Of course, there was the one injured there. Let's hope she's okay. Resulted in her being substituted off.
Yeah, and it looks like Steigerwalt has come on to take her place there in the midfield. Her first appearance of the day.
Olsen, middle of the pitch. Sprays it out among the Nilsson. He's got Garda's daughter in acres of space here on this left-hand side. She's driving in, cutting inside on that preferred right foot. Ball picked up now by Moss. Finds Nap. Plenty of ball this half. Velasquez well out and pressed. Wins the ball off Nap. Plenty of time here. Pick your head up. Picks it up well and finds Garda's daughter. On this left hand side. Good left footed cross. Okoro just heading over the bar. Real chance there.
And that would have just about done it for if Okoro would have scored that goal. I think we could have concluded this game was over. Just right over the bar.
So McMandon coming off now. Elizabeth Allen coming in.
Now in for the Eagles, number 11, Elizabeth Allen.
I think we should go back to that last chance by Knapp for the Spartans. Whenever she was driving forward, you could see she only had 2 players in front of her on her team compared to the back line of the Eagles. It's not really the formation you'd see when you're trying to go for it down 2-0 with your season on the line. About 10 minutes left here.
Just outnumbered at the back there. The Eagles, the wing backs, playing a little bit deeper now, which is to be expected in Allen and Munther Nilsson. And you've got 2 strikers coming up against 5 defenders, really. It's going to be a battle here for Tampa to try and bring this game back. Ball clipped forwards, well claimed by Camel. good to see both keepers today really commanding the box, coming out early, coming out quick and talking really loud as they're coming out. Let the defenders know exactly what's going on. Nat plays it back to Taiwo. A little bit of time. Attempts to clear it. Finds itself back with Camel. Koro's pressed brilliantly since she's been on the pitch.
Yeah, you love to see that from a striker, especially when you're up 2-0. The striker's just working just as hard as the rest of the team to see this game out.
Lovely cut inside by Morris, but can't find a fellow Spartan. Steigerwalt, again can't find a fellow red shirt. Morse, lovely little touch inside there. Drives forwards. Strong tackle by the Eagles. Luther Nielsen finds Olsen. Fellow Swede. Ball played in behind Okoro, driving forwards. He's got pace to burn. Got the ball, holding it up well. Almost killing the clock here. Keeping it in the corner. And an Eagles throw. Clever play by Okoro there, showing a little bit of experience. Killing the game off. Finds Okoro's feet again. Ball still in. Camel claims. Picks it up. Good win by Liz Allen. Ball finds its way to the Spartans. And Knapp in a dangerous position now on this right hand side, cutting inside, driving towards goal. Head up. Finds a fellow Spartan in the box, but just can't lay it off. Richardson there with back to goal. Looked like Morse could have been an option to drop off for a strike. Can't quite find it though.
And another good chance by the Spartans. They're going to need more of that in this last 6.5 minutes or so to have a chance of getting back into this game.
Don't go away, there's still 6 minutes and 35 left on the clock. Still plenty of excitement left in this game. Garda's daughter driving forwards. Great win by Nasello. And a foul by Olsen there on Taiwo. Nasello, nice ball out on that left hand side. Finds its way to Desertels. Intercepted, driving forwards now, the Eagles. Shane picking her head up, trying to find the right pass. Finds the right pass. Garda's daughter's in behind here. Strikes it, and it's just wide and over the bar.
She got the ball in a great position there inside the box, only about 10 yards from goal, and just can't find her hat trick. What a great chance by the Eagles to really put this game away.
Garda's daughter having plenty of success, drifting out on this left-hand side and driving in onto that preferred right foot. Got a good strike off there, but just could have crossed it a little bit and resulted in a wide and high shot. Great ball by Shane though. Running the midfield a little bit this half. Alongside McMandon, who's came off now. There's Allen in a place a few minutes ago. Velasquez covering well. Barron able to get there. For Nielsen, strong hold at play here. Velasquez, good clearance.
19, Megan Smith.
And the Eagles also making a substitution. Just trying to shore up that back line here late in the game. Megan Smith coming in for Natalie Allen there on that right side.
Strong tackle there on Velasquez. She's been in the wars today. It's going to take a minute or so. Knee brace on. Seems to be limping a little bit, but I think she can continue.
Bar lucky to get out of that without a yellow card. That was a hammer of a tackle, that's to say the least.
Clipped ball in from the Eagles. Nice clearance by Taiwan. Booted away by Nacella. Bar on the ball in the middle for the Spartans here. Finds Desertels on this left-hand side. Okoro again tracking back. Great work. Velasquez with a wild clearance. Ball in the middle for the Spartans. Nice little run and play. Taiwan a little bit of space on this right hand side. Great tackle by Muntha Nilsson. So yeah, Megan Smith came on for the Eagles there. Fellow English player. Good to see her coming on. Shoring up the back line at right wing back. Ball played in by the Spartans. Flicked on. Great header away. Shane with a great header there. Brave header. Came out a little bit worse for wear. But she's back to her feet okay. Spartans playing a cello there. Strong challenging on Shane. Both came off okay. Bit of a limp there by Nacella though. Hope she's alright. Dragging back in now, she's okay. Augustar with a big clearance up. Finds Gardastar. Olsen, brilliant win there. Samantha Nielsen. Passes it forwards, nice pass. Gardastar able to turn and find a Okoro in behind. It's a one-on-one. Great save by Camel. Rushed out really quick there. Okoro gets the ball back and blazed over the bar.
Good work, keeper! Way to go, keep!
Way to go! Good job!
Way to go, keeper. Great job. Camel there, rushing out. Both keepers have been really quick at coming up for the line today. Closing that angle down, making it harder for the striker. And a great save.
Yeah, we just have a few more subs now coming in. Maybe to waste a little time, get some fresh bodies in. Jonsdotter coming in for Gardersdotter up top. And we have Amiri coming in for Velasquez. Looks like Julia Olsen back to the back line. Amiri just slotting in midfield in her spot.
4 substitutions here for the Tampa Spartans.
And a keeper change for the Eagles.
Yeah, good job, Dana. Great performance there. Keeper doesn't even have the gloves on. Referee rightly stops the game there.
Well-deserved standing ovation from the crowd from Dana Rukti after an amazing performance tonight in goal. Well-deserved curtain call for her tonight.
Lawson the ball in the middle here for the Spartans. Nice ball forwards. Strong strike. Goes over the bar.
And I think that right there might do it. About 40 seconds coming off the clock right now. A goal kick for the Eagles. I guess we're going to have one more sub first. Zalay on to see it out for the Eagles. Coming on for Muntha Nielsen.
Right here,
And
Tampa!
for the Eagles, number 5, Michaela Zoe.
Eagles are just going to roll with it here. Comes out to the left-hand side. Find John's daughter. Attempts a cross. Goes in behind. Only 10 seconds left here as we sum up this game. The Eagles are celebrating on the sidelines there. Strong win, strong performance. Good performance by the Tampa Spartans, just outperformed on the day.
Right. 2 years in a row, the Eagles knocking the Spartans out of the SSC conference tournament. And I'm sure, as we can see on the field, they are absolutely elated with this victory.
We would like to thank you for coming out to tonight's
Sad to see the Tampa Spartans upset, but they've put in a great performance today. Nothing to be ashamed of.
This Thursday away, so wish them luck. Don't forget, you can watch live
Successful
at
season for them.
athletics.com.
Making postseason play. Performed well here, but just pipped at the post by the Eagles.
But a great performance by the Eagles nonetheless. They'll look to continue that against a good team in the Barry Buccaneers this Thursday.
I'm
in
certainly
Miami.
looking forward to the game.
Yes, absolutely.
It's going to be a good game.
Hopefully another result as we saw today.
So as we see, hands being shaken. Always good sportsmanship shown in the SSC. And
Oi, oi, Chavaloi!
And the Eagles coming over here. Celebrating with the fans. Oi, oi, Savaloy being shouted by the crowd. Everyone's happy here in Daytona Beach. It's going to be a long drive for Tampa across the state, but should hold the heads high. Strong performance. Just not enough on the day. Okay, so thank you very much for tuning in today. I've been Ryan Kirby.
And I've been Nathan Hubbs.
Both centre-back pairing on the men's Embry-Riddle team. And it's been a pleasure commentating on this brilliant Eagles performance. And we will see you in the next round, where the Eagles will face Barry down in Miami Shores.